Call the meeting to order. I motion that we adopt the agenda as presented.
Second.
Was that you, Todd, or
That was Dave.
It was actually Dave.
Heppenstall?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
Williams?
Aye.
Bowen?
Aye.
Linton?
Aye.
Bellinger?
Aye.
All right.
Okay, open the JBCC non-resident enrollment policy hearing. Did clean up a little bit, KSB did clean up a little language from feedback from districts, and I put that in the red line version. Just kind of cleaned up a couple things on page 4, some wording and struck out some things that were really relevant to the legislative policy that's been put in place. And then the other change that's occurred from last month is adding excessive office referrals in the not in good standing standards that we've set. So we added that along with the 2 or more days of suspension, and then excessive office referrals.
Okay,
And
yep.
we can define excessive as we go through that. But nothing has changed other than those red lines, and those came from KSB on those updates, just to clean that. And that's just some feedback they received from the districts, and then just adding that excessive office referrals. So again, this is a policy that was set by the state legislation. We have to have it in place by January of 2024. In co-op with this, JBCC will have to update JBC to reflect a new non-resident enrollment policy, and we'll do that in the regular meeting, an update of that. But what this basically says, the district will need to determine capacity, depending on, as we determine it ourselves, whether it's grade level, by program, by building or whatever. We have different things, and we'll be working on that after the school year, and determining capacity. If there's a capacity available, families can apply to attend as a non-resident student, meaning they do not live within the district boundaries of USD 420. They would apply, and then on June 1st, I think that they would apply for that between June 1st and June 30th. And then on July 15th, we would have a lottery if there's capacity, depending on the number of requests that we have. And so we'll have that in place, and we'll have a procedure for that as well. But again, capacity will not be determined. We have to have that determined by May 1st. So this is what JBCC is basically saying that we will follow that procedures of creating capacity and following that, and have a procedure for a lottery process. And then the not in good standing, once we accept a student, they will be allowed to attend for a school year. But if there's some issues or whatever as related to this policy, we can ask them not to return as non-resident students based on the criteria that's been put forth. So any questions or comments?
Because otherwise, once they're in, we have them until graduation.
Yes.
So that was going to be my comment. The only, just to make sure it's clear, and maybe want to put it in the actual notes, students already attending our district from out of district will remain in district.
They're grandfathered in.
They're grandfathered into the policy, so, because I did have a couple of calls from
Yeah.
parents.
They will not be part of the lottery.
They will not be part of the lottery, obviously, unless they do not follow, excess,
Yeah.
they become an issue, so, but.
Yeah.
Any other comments from anyone? Excellent. I move that we close the hearing,
Yes.
adjourn, and close.
Second.
Bellinger?
Aye.
Bowen?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
Heppenstall?
Aye.
Linton?
Aye.
Williams?
Aye.
All right, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, I call the meeting to order. I move we adopt the agenda as presented.
Second.
Williams?
Aye.
Bellinger?
Aye.
Linton?
Aye.
Heppenstall?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
Bowen?
Aye. Do we have any delegates?
Do not.
All right. Anything on the treasurer's report that anybody would like to discuss?
Flip your paper over.
The only question I had on the Three Lakes payment, that was state aid, or the flow-through? Is that an assessment, or is that the flow-through?
Which one, the
Three
100,
Lakes payment?
which one is?
It's 190.
It's categorical.
That's, yeah, CAT aid
Okay.
that we owed them from the district, so that's what that is.
So it's
It's not an assessment?
No, not an assessment, it's based on categorical aid, that's a tough word for me, that we owed the co-op for that.
Thank you.
District. Yeah, good question. It was a big one.
I don't have any questions.
I didn't have any questions. So we're good. All right. I move that we adopt the minutes of the regular board meeting, October 11th, 2023. Approve the treasurer's report as of October 31st, 2023. Replenish the elementary school petty cash, $106.43. Middle school, $14. High school, $38.31. And approve the bills to be allowed in the total amount of $289,672.24 for November 8th, 2023, and the October 23 payroll in the amount of $511,712.56.
Second.
Bellinger,
Aye.
Clinton,
Aye.
Williams,
Aye.
Bowen,
Aye.
Heppenstall.
Aye.
Peterson.
Aye.
All right, for old business, I move that we accept the JBC and JBC, or just the JBC?
Both of them.
Both of them, okay, the JBC and JBCC resolution as presented.
Second.
Heppenstall,
Aye.
Bowen,
Aye.
Clinton,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Bellinger,
Aye.
Williams.
Aye.
I did that very quickly so we could get to the fun stuff. So, welcome the kid, go ahead, Mrs. Paul.
Well, officers come out the door. Well, you're not gonna get the full presentation because when we go down to Wichita on Friday, we're supposed to have we'll have our banners posted, we have pictures posted, we have flyers to give out, pencils to give out. We'll have our table set up, plus we also have a slideshow. But in part of that is these guys are gonna be our presenters. So this is kind of our presentation of what we're going to get. So we are representing K-Kids of Osage City. We are fifth graders and we are a service organization sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of Osage City and USD 420. These are our elected officers and they are going to give the presentation.
Great.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Gabriella Lohmeyer, and today I am going to talk about my job as president and parliamentary procedure. Let's start off as my job as president. What I do as president is I run the meetings and say the agenda that our secretary makes for us. Now, let's move on to parliamentary procedure. Parliamentary procedure is helpful to me, and trust me, that is a big thing. You know why that is a big thing? Because it lets us stay on one topic easier, and I get a call on people so that conversations don't overlap. But some people will blur out, but that is okay because most of the time it's a nice controlled meeting. Anyway, that's all from me. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cody Kraus. I am the vice president and my job's about holding up our K-Kids pledge during our meeting and all of the stuff we have planned out. Also, I'm in charge of making our K-Kids bulletin board, a service project we do for campus cleanup. We have assigned groups and spots on our campus where we go around and pick up trash. Another service project we do is Trick or Treating for UNICEF, which stands for United Nations International Children Emergency Fund, is where we go around town and tell them about UNICEF and ask them if they want to donate, and then we give to UNICEF.
My name is Taylor Liptai. I am a secretary for K-Kids, and I write down any important things in my notebook at our meetings. I also read back what I have written in my notebook at the next meeting. A service project we do is recycle duty. For recycling duty, K-Kids grab recycling boxes from the classrooms that collect recycled paper and magazines. We separate the magazines and papers and put them in separate boxes for Kiwanis Club to pick up them once a month. Another service project we do is a food drive. The food drive is giving food to ECAT. Each class will get a box and fill it with cans of food and other things to help people.
Hello, my name is Jenna Brenner, and I'm the K-Kids treasurer at Osage City Elementary School. My duties as a treasurer include checking the balance of our account and reporting it at our meetings. Another service project we will do is Pop-Tab collection. This year, each class will collect Pop-Tabs for the Ronald McDonald House that helps families of children in the hospital for extended periods of time. This allows their families to stay close to them and provide meals for them. And then around Valentine's Day, our club sets up food in the morning so kids can purchase Valentines for their friends and family members. On Valentine's Day, we then get to deliver the Valentines the day of. I appreciate my opportunity to help serve my school and community. Thank you for having us here today.
Hi, my name is Lauren Riemann and I'm the K-Kids parliamentarian. I keep everyone quiet and in order when the president, Gabby, is talking. I am also going to talk about some special duties, like the first one is morning duty. That's when we K-Kids watch younger grades from preschool to 3rd grade and escort them to their classroom. Next is breakfast buddies. We help open everything like milk or cereal at breakfast time. Another one that I'm going to talk about is recycle duty. That's when we take all the trash off of kids' tray at lunch. The last one is tables on Friday. That is something we do on Friday to help keep our tables clean. Thank you for having us. Have a good day.
Thank you, great job.
Hey, hold on, guys. Just while we get up there with them so I can get a picture real quick.
And Kathy Webster, she's on vacation right now, but she's the other sponsor of our K-Kids.
All right, everybody look at me. Uno, dos, tres. Awesome.
An excellent job. Thank you so much, guys. Very good.
We appreciate you representing our district.
Thank you guys so much, we appreciate you.
Yes, looking forward.
Yes.
You guys will be a great representation of our district.
Yes, we appreciate you. So good. And now now the most exciting thing is happening. The financial audit.
Hopefully you'll stay awake. Good evening, my name is Kim Link, I'm with Barney & Associates CPAs. I'm here to present your June 30th, 2023 audit. Professional standards require that we advise you on certain matters related to the audit. The financial statement is your financial statement, it's not ours. Our responsibility is to form and express an opinion about whether the financial statement has been presented in accordance with regulatory basis of accounting standards prescribed by the state of Kansas. We were to plan and perform our audit to obtain reasonable but not absolute assurance about whether your financial statement is free of material misstatements. We are required to communicate to you any significant unusual transactions and all material misstatements identified during our audit. We did not identify any. We're also required to report any disagreements with management concerning accounting, reporting, and auditing matters. There were no such disagreements. There were no findings to report on, no issues, no significant estimates or changes to the notes of the financial statement. We have issued an unmodified opinion, a clean report of your financial statement, which means your financial statement is presented fairly in all material respects, the unencumbered cash balance of the district at June 30th, 2023. So do you have a financial statement in front of you? If you would turn to page 4, that is statement 1. That is a summary of all your funds with beginning cash, a summary of your receipts and expenditures, and then over to unencumbered cash balance for each fund at the end of the year. And on June 30th, the district ended, this is on page 5, the district ended with $4.6 million in the bank. If you turn to page 14, that is Schedule 1, and that is a summary of all your budgeted funds. You'll see your certified budget compared to your summary expenditures for each of your budgeted funds. And you'll see that all your funds were under budget, except for gifts and grants, and that's allowed. Behind, or page 15 on, is Schedule 2s, and those are the details, more details of each of your funds. Cash receipts and expenditures. So, does anybody have any questions? Okay. Well, thank you, and I appreciate getting an opportunity to come and speak in front of you.
Awesome, thank you
for
very
your
much,
assistance.
thank you so much. And great job, board office, for all the work on that.
Yes.
So do I need to do action?
We can take it, yeah.
Okay, so I move that we approve the financial audit as presented.
Second.
Peterson,
Aye.
Bellinger.
Aye.
Eppenstall.
Aye.
Williams.
Aye.
Bowen,
Aye.
Linton.
Aye.
All right, we are at building reports. Wow. Anybody have any further questions? These are always so well written. I appreciate them so much.
The only comment I had is Dina, I will press the para issue at the meeting Monday
You
night.
know, and they've asked for us to put it on our Facebook page and to really, I mean, we've got a sign out in front of our flagpole out in front of the elementary school. We're just in really dire need of educators right now.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll discuss it Monday night, but I don't have anything for you right now.
So looking at this, has the AED situation been resolved with the golf course?
No, I haven't had a chance to visit with them too
Okay.
on that.
Yeah.
That was
But that,
I mean, it's kind of useless to have it locked up.
Yeah, I mean, we have them in the building, so it's just kind of
Yeah.
when Jimmy's on the float, you know, with different things, that it's where the issue is arising, so I don't think it was communicated to the golf course. The city was aware of how we were using it, but I don't know that it was communicated from the city to the golf course, so we'll get that squared away.
It's Mr. Reaman, I was looking at your OCMS report. You had the staff listed, are those all the new staff for this year? Is that what that is? Okay. I was trying to figure, I'm like, are you talking to us about that, or is there something?
Just the new ones that were.
Okay. Sorry, I have to open each one to see if I had comments.
I know, that's what I was like reviewing them again to see was there,
How was the apply day going? How good turnout on that?
Pretty good, yeah. Some students yesterday had already applied to several colleges, so we just let them like post their banner. So if you look out there in our commons
yeah.
area in the middle,
okay,
everybody got to write on like a flag of where they applied for yesterday. So we'll do the like workforce tomorrow and other things. And we do have like some part-time job openings, you know, that we're trying to encourage kids like, hey, even if, you know, especially for those seniors, if they are interested in doing work study the second semester, you have to have a job, but so yeah, so far it went really well.
Is today the last day of the free size tomorrow?
Tomorrow. So I think it went better than last year, because last year we tried to do everybody on one day and it was just too chaotic. So kind of splitting it up between college and workforce was better.
that's good.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. think we're ready for the superintendent report.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to November quick meeting, hopefully. So, just want to give you a heads up on Conklin Plumbing. Plumbing has donated shooting shirts for the middle school team, and they're also going to do that for the high school team. We'll have to take action on that once we get the numbers for the high school. But just to follow CASHA procedures and policy that they have in line, with them being personalized, the coaching or the shooting shirts, and the intent for the girls to keep them at the end of the season, the school has to accept the donation, and basically they become our property and we issue them to the kids. And then we just can't violate the $50 award for each year. That we can't give individual awards over $50. So this shirt would not obviously do that. There would be some play if they wanted to give some additional awards, but just to follow procedures, once we get that for the number that they make for the high school, then it's nice of Conklin to do that as patrons of the district, but we just have policies that we have to follow through CASHA to make sure we're not in violation of that. So we'll take action next month when we get the final total on those and have that approved. But just want to let you know that that's going on. So activity bus, we did get that finalized, and with your approval, the base price of the bus was $152,376. This is the bus to replace the Indian bus. But they did put a final quote at to $175,376. They increased the price $23,000 just to cover possible increasing costs. I think they got caught a little bit in this last go around and making quotes, and the prices went up. So the base price there is $152, but if there's increasing costs, that helps them cover that. So they say the bus will be delivered in 18 to 22 months is what we're looking at.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's going to be a while before we get it. So yeah,
I'm sure. Oh my God.
but just a reminder, we have that clean diesel grant that will apply to that, and we'll cover 25% of the cost because we'll be getting rid of an old bus, taking it out of commission, and having a newer updated clean diesel bus for activities.
So essentially, our max will be the 175, 376, even when we get it in 2 years.
Yeah.
Got it.
And there'll be a
Because-
25% reduction, but
Right.
it could be if there's no additional
But it can't
costs.
be 2 years from now. It could be 225, but we won't. We're at the we're locked in at the
Yeah,
170. Is
we
what
are,
I mean.
yes, we are locked in.
But
at
in real
175.
life, other schools 2 years from now might be paying.
Yeah, that's
more.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that's some of that. There was times when buses came into districts and were higher than the cost of what the quote was, and there's districts could refuse to take the bus, or they could pay the difference amount. So, to cover that, that's why they've added that additional $23,000 just to cover that. So we're in the process of getting that taken care of, and we've got the purchase order and everything on that. So we will have graphics on this once we get it completed and make it look very similar to the Indian bus that we have right now. But right now we'll just be waiting for the bus to arrive. So. Fund accounting, as we've talked about in the past, our system we currently use is basically going to go unsupported in the next year or so. We get that through Greenbush, and they provide the support for and have for years. But the security level of the current fund accounting system is not adequate to what we would like it to be. And so Greenbush is in the same boat, so they're moving away from it. We had 2 demonstrations from Software Unlimited and Skyward. We have quotes. We're going to work on details with Software Unlimited to go with them. We'll bring those to you next month. We're looking to go live in October and November of next school year. It'll take some time for the transition of our current data into the new platform, and then they have to go to a 3-day training, everybody that's involved with that, before they can go live. So we'll have to get that worked out. But October, November is a good month to bring that on. We've got through the first payroll and, closing of the budgets and everything. And so that's our plan to do that. But we'll bring that to you next month with that quote to do that. But it'll be a lot of updates to that. It'll be online, a lot of add-ons that we could use. It'll be beneficial negotiations add-on. Todd, no offense, but we can move away from your spreadsheet, which is great. But
it worked for a long time.
But this will do it for us automatically, and then we can just all import it in once it's done. So it'll save some steps for Patty as we do that. There's an employee portal that will be part of this, where employees can access their W-2s, all their payroll stubs. They can keep personal information in there. All their contracts and everything will be in a digital hub. And so they don't have to, like, I can't find my contract if they need it for something or whatever. And then we can do leaves through that, you know, different parts of that. Yeah, so just make it more streamlined online. And is there anything else with that?
Time clock.
Yeah, the time clock, we'll have to do a different one than we currently use, but it will be integrated into the system. And
The inventory.
yeah, and then we're gonna do asset management, and Pam does it by hand basically, and this will allow it to, we can open up the window, the teachers can go in and verify their inventory, and then we can close it, and Pam can finalize it, and we can keep track of that
Awesome.
for insurance purposes more digitally. It will be housed, our data will be housed off-site, somewhere in Minnesota or somewhere, but in the cloud, but it will meet all the standards of security for accounting type software and systems, so we'll meet that to do that. So we'll bring that to you next month, but we did we invited other districts from the area, just kind of they're going through the same thing, so they came over and we hosted those 2 demonstrations, and we're moving forward with that next month, so. KISA update, our accreditation. We completed the family engagement survey. I want to thank the principals for doing that during parent-teacher conferences. We figured out how many families we have in district, and I think it was like 374 families is about what we thought was there. And out of that, we have 63% of those families participated in that survey. So we felt like we got good feedback from those opportunities to help guide us for moving forward with establishing some goals and do that. So we reviewed them as an admin team. We haven't gone over it with the district leadership team, but we will do that. We still need to do the culture survey with the district leadership team to establish some areas of focus. But what it's sounding like is our OVT will go away. This will be the final year for our outside visiting team, which was some area administrators. And basically we'll be going to a regional model where we will go present yearly what we're doing and our data, basically in the same format that we have been doing. But we'll be presenting to other districts, maybe like districts or something, and getting feedback, and then going and working with someone directly from KSDE. That will be our go-to person, and that will be basically what the accreditation process is moving forward starting next year. So, but we're in a good place to get our areas of focus established and start moving into gathering data and making adjustments as needed. So that's accreditation.
That's
so yeah, so thanks to the admins, the principals for really getting that stuff going. So early childhood update based on last month. I've started working with the Greenbush Learning Tree Institute, who's really an early childhood focus program for Greenbush. We've sent out some surveys. We sent 2 surveys, one to parents of kids who are, going to have younger kids, and getting that. We got that out to Head Start through our co-op. Dina's really helped with that as well, getting that information out. And then we've also sent one out to the stakeholders, their businesses and things, working with the chamber and getting feedback from them and the survey that they created. So once we get that information, we can start estimating what numbers look like and what space we would need to really put, a possible draft together of a building and what that could look like working with an architect. But we kind of need an idea of what those numbers are. So we'll create that pro forma once we get close those surveys, and then start moving forward to get something together to take to the Jones to make our request and go from there. So I put us on the map with KSDE, met with Amanda Peterson. She was at our Greenbush Soup Forum last week. She's the head of early childhood for KSDE. Let her know what we're looking into, and just if any resources that she has available to reach out, and she definitely would keep us on our radar to help with that as well. So, but she likes the idea of the partnership with the private, daycare or childcare to have that as available with preschool to do that. So
when do those surveys close out?
The lady that administered them is on vacation. I think she got back Friday. So I haven't followed up with her, but we'll be probably closing them next week. So, but we've got some good feedback so far, according to the Greenbush Learning Tree people. So they'll be a big help in helping us facilitate this project. So, any questions about early childhood? District website, we transitioned, went live Tuesday. Had some hiccups in going live, and I think we have most, if not all, data that was on the old website into the new website. It's just a different format. That change again, it's rough for some people, but it really allows to eliminate some middlemen. We're admin, secretaries, eventually teachers could have access to the website to put their information on in a secure area, way to do that, instead of just sending it to IT to have them do it. They have control over that, whether it's the building or their programs, and we'll grow that. But there's no longer the Google base. We're really trying to move away from that, and so you don't have to click the I'm a human kind of thing when you're accessing information. So we're still cleaning up some things and working on some hiccups, but it's coming together. And secretaries were trained this afternoon, giving some information, so we'll continue to work with them. I trained the admin last week. Dina's got it like she just picked it up like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, you know better than that.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. But.
I would say this is just a random feedback. I had to call the high school office, and there's not like the high school office phone number.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't easy to get. Like it
like
shows
at the bottom,
board.
it's at the bottom of the
board's number is at the bottom, but like even when you go to the high school page, it's not easy to find the high school number or the elementary number.
Yeah.
Just random.
Good feedback. So if you have things like that, let me know.
They don't want me to call, I know. Well, I know. Well, I honestly, what I ended up doing is it's saved as Tony Heward.
Oh, geez.
And I just was like, I'm pretty sure this is the high school. I'm pretty sure when Natasha calls me, it says Tony Heward. So here we go. And it worked. But.
Good.
So we're working on that, and still got some kinks, but it's coming together. So we will be able to use it for alerts, but we won't really do that till next school year. We still have the Swift K-12 through Power School, and the website does the same thing that Swift K-12 does. Again, just a different format. Comes from Power School, all the same kind of stuff. It's just a different format. So, but we'll start using that as alert system next year.
I had a parent say something about the calendar was tough to access.
Yeah,
I
so
wasn't aware it was online.
yeah, so what it does, what it does is on the homepage, it just shows the district calendar. Not all the events are on there, but if you click see all events, then you can go to each building and look at the calendars like that. So we're going to work with Pam she kind of manages the district calendar, so get some of those events that probably need to show up on that main page so they can see them on the homepage. So but it's all linked to our Google calendars that we have, and makes it real easy. It just syncs it right up there, but we'll clean that up.
But yeah, it's like it's just a new it's just a new way to look at it. And once you click on it, it's actually even better.
Yeah. But it'll be on that homepage, will be the main, be able to see it instead of just a few things that are on there now, so.
Yep, I dig it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
The app too, so I think we have over 400 downloads on the app so far. So that's been good, and working on the push notifications, that part of that, but we've had several downloads on that already, so. All right, high school HVAC with the ESSER replacement. We had pre-bid meeting today, said several show up to look at our system and do that. Bids are due for that replacement on November 21st. So when we get those bids, they'll be brought to you for final approval as we do that. So we're working on getting all our documents to ESSER. I think all we have left is the bid information, and then we can get it fully approved by the State Board of Ed. And following that, DCS has been great in helping assist us with that. They do all these kind of projects like that. And so they take care of the paperwork for us, and it's been very beneficial. So that's what's left for the pre-bid, and looking for an August or summer replacement for that as we go through. So any questions about the HVAC?
That's gonna get us through spring. It's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's just at the end of life. It's we got to baby it a little bit, but it's not. It's working, but it's just end of life, and we'll have another one we'll need to take care of over by the auditorium in the CTE area. But we'll take care of that one now. So it's functioning, but it's just time for a change. So. I want to welcome new board members in their elections last night. I will be getting with the new board members in the next couple of weeks to set up a time to meet and have an orientation with them, kind of talk about how we do things, where they get information, update of the district, where we're at. So I'll have an individual meeting. Patty will be involved in that, and we'll share with them to get them on board and ready to go. In January, we'll have to reorganize the board, obviously, with the changes that we'll make in January, which will not be, we'll just go through that process to do that. But I will be meeting with them in the near future and getting them ready to to come in, so I want to congratulate them, welcome aboard. Still waiting on the write-in information, I think, we haven't got the
I was
official
gonna
word.
ask if you
Yeah.
got them.
No, so there was 130 some votes in that, but we're not sure who they were or what they were. So we're waiting on official word on that write-in position, so.
Wow, it takes a long time to look at 130 names.
Yeah,
And
so-
tally.
Manually count each
They're
one.
doing all districts and city councils.
Yeah, so, I was surprised it was pretty, I thought it'd be pretty quick too. But we're waiting on that, so they said to keep checking the website, so,
The county website is where they'll upload it, okay.
yeah. So lastly, just want to congratulate our fall teams, just for representing Osage City and, from volleyball to cross-country and, our middle school teams and it's just so good to see our kids, go out there and compete and represent the district in a positive manner and, so want to congratulate them and wish the team good luck. We play at 7 o'clock in Seneca, so looking for a good crowd to head up there and, support the kids. Yeah.
The weather, at least it's not freezing.
Yeah, so it's.
It's
gonna be
weird,
good.
lucky, yeah.
So that's my report. Any questions for me?
No, thank you.
Good.
All right, I move that we go into executive session to discuss confidential personnel matters pursuant to the non-elected personnel exception under COMA, and the open meeting will resume in the library at 8 PM. The board invites Mr. Hessong and the building principals to attend.
Second.
Heppenstall.
Aye.
Peterson.
Aye.
Williams.
Aye.
Bowen.
Aye.
Linton.
Aye.
Bellinger.
Aye.
That's job security right there.
All right, are we? Okay, we're back in session. I move that we accept the resignation of Amy Lohmeyer as the high school assistant volleyball coach, resignation of Jennifer Hokinson as the high school admin assistant. And I'd like to congratulate and accept the retirement of Don Wilkins after 39 years with our district. And I would like to recommend Tiffany Roberts as the high school admin assistant and Tammy Cerna as the middle school assistant girls basketball coach.
Second.
Bowen,
Aye.
Williams.
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Heppenstall,
Aye.
Linton,
Aye.
Bellinger.
Aye.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
It's giving you guys that.
Linton,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Heppenstall,
Aye.
Bellinger,
Aye.
Bowen,
Aye.
Williams.
Aye.